All right, out here on the river, Great Miami River for a run. Got a nice bike path out here. Absolutely no one is crazy enough to do this, but maybe me. We'll see how far I get. It's pretty freezing out here on the river, so very pretty though. All right, let's see how it goes. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dan the Ultra Dad here for another fireside chat here next to my electric heater. Hope all is well with you. Hope your training is going well. If you like my channel, if you've enjoyed my videos, thank you very much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you would. It definitely helps my channel. Or hit the like, thumbs up button if you like this particular video, and definitely hit the bell notification for notification of future videos. All right, with that out of the way, let's get started with tonight's video. Now tonight I'm going to be doing a couple different things. I'm going to give you an update on my run today, my training, how that's going for my race coming up in the spring, and then also I want to talk about a shoe that I've been very impressed with and I think everyone should at least consider as a shoe for their running rotation. Alright, so the night you saw my video, I was out running on the bike path next to the Great Miami River, which goes through the town that I live in, Middletown, Ohio. 6.2 miles or 10 kilometers. And it was a really good run. It was an out and back along the river, really pretty. There was all kinds of wildlife in the river despite how cold it was. As you saw, there was snow, ice, and it's definitely windy and cold. It's about 28 degrees. I'd be surprised if the wind chills weren't in the teens. So it definitely was quite the cold run, but it was a really fun time. I had a good time. I enjoyed it. It was kind of at dusk, so it was getting darker. And I thought it was a really good run overall. One more thing about the run, I did get into a nice rhythm, which was nice. I was really trying to keep up my cadence, so I was trying to keep my legs going as fast as I could. When I wanted to go faster, instead of pushing harder on each stride, I tried to keep my cadence up, and that seemed to help quite a bit. And I think it also prevents some injury as well by relieving some of that pressure off your joints. So I thought that definitely helped, and getting my cadence up has always been a challenge. I'm more of a long strider typically, so it's something I'm trying to focus on, something I'm trying to improve. So, great run, had a good time, and I was kind of doing a slow build, so as far as my pace, I started at about a 9 minute and 30 second per mile pace, and by mile 6.2 I was going I averaged about a 7:15 for the mile, although I think at the very end I was definitely in the 6 minute range, 6:30 probably, 6:45. I was definitely pushing it quite a bit. So let's talk a little training updates. So as most of you know, I'm training for the Cruel Jewel 100, which is down in Vogel State Park in Georgia, and still on that waiting list, and I haven't been going down very fast, so I don't know what's going to happen, and we'll just have to see. We'll see. I don't know. 54th on the waiting list, so just a few months. Don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about it. Anyway, so the training so far has been okay, but let's be honest, I need to step it up in a very big way, and I need to do it quickly. So I've been running only between 20 and 25 miles per week. Ugh, I know. That's pretty much pathetic, honestly. I should be running 30 to 40, maybe even 50 miles by now per week. I think it's okay. I'm not terribly concerned about it, but it's time to get on my horse and start going, man. I need to be getting that mileage up. So it's, the excuse is the weather, it's always an excuse, but let's not use that. We need to turn that doorknob, get out and work. The vertical gain has not been nearly what it should be. I need to do more stair work. I need to do more hill work, although I have put in some specific workouts on hills, so I feel good about that. But just the sheer volume of vertical gain in this race is insane, 33,000 feet. So it's time to get serious and time to start really upping my game with my training. All right, so let's talk about a shoe that I'm very impressed with. I think everybody probably knows about this shoe at this point, but if you haven't checked out the Nova Blast, the ASICS Nova Blast, you really need to. This shoe is so impressive. I just really, really like this shoe. So it is really cool. Just so impressive. This midsole right here is just really nice. The Flight Foam, the Flight Foam, what is it? Flight Foam Blast is just so responsive, a lot of cushion, and just does a great job of taking care of your feet for those longer runs. So it's a great long run shoe. I think anybody could run a marathon in this shoe. Definitely a half marathon as well. It's a little heavier, so if you're a really fast runner and you want to break records here and you want to win the race, then maybe the Nova Blast isn't the shoe you want to pick. But I'm at 384 miles in this shoe, so I'm going to give you a review after 400 miles, so I don't want to get into too much of that. But I will say that the midsole is just super impressive, and I would also say that it's a very fast, light shoe, in my opinion, for what you're getting out of that midsole and for that stack height. So really high stack height and just perfect for a long run. You feel great. It takes care of your joints. So anyway, we'll get into that later when we do the 400-mile review. Also, one thing, very excited that I just found out there's going to be a version 2. Seth James Moore mentioned that on his channel, and if he says it's true, I'll take it to the bank. So V2 is going to be very interesting to see. I can't imagine I won't buy it because it's really almost hard to imagine a better shoe. I'm a big fan of the ASICS Nova Blast. If you've never checked it out, check it out. Maybe there's some deals now that the V2 is starting to become known. All right, so that's all I have tonight. I hope you're doing well. Hope your training is going well. Hope you've been able to find a way to get outside and enjoy your training. And let's work hard on training for these races coming up in the spring, because they're coming, and I have a feeling more people are going to be running them, and they're actually going to happen this year. So that's a good thing. All right, thanks again for watching. Have a good evening. Stay strong, and we'll catch you in the next one.